This is a tardigrade. You have never seen one. You have almost certainly walked past millions of them today. They are 0.5 millimeter long. They live in moss, in soil, in the gutters of your roof, in the Antarctic ice, and almost certainly in your garden right now. They look like a tiny 8-legged bear that someone left in the washing machine. And they are the most indestructible thing that has ever existed on this planet. We need to establish what indestructible actually means, because we throw that word around. The tardigrade can survive being frozen to minus 272 degrees Celsius, 1 degree above absolute zero, the coldest temperature physically possible in the universe. It can also survive being heated to 150 degrees Celsius, hotter than boiling water. At the same time, if necessary, it can survive pressures 6 times greater than the deepest ocean trench on Earth. The Mariana Trench, the place where the weight of the entire ocean above it would crush a human being instantly, is not a problem for the tardigrade. It can survive radiation levels 1,000 times higher than the dose that would kill a human. A nuclear blast, lethal gamma radiation, walked it off. It can survive complete dehydration. Every single molecule of water removed from its body. It shrivels into a tiny dried ball called a ton. Its metabolism drops to 0.01% of normal. It stops. Everything stops. And then, sometimes decades later, you add water, and it wakes up, not damaged, not diminished, just back. Scientists have revived tardigrades that had been in this state for 30 years. They woke up, had a look around, and started eating within hours. Now we need to talk about space. In 2007, the European Space Agency attached tardigrades to the outside of a spacecraft, not inside, outside, exposed to the complete vacuum of space, no air, no pressure, extreme temperature swings, full unfiltered solar radiation and cosmic rays. They brought them back inside after 10 days. Most of them were fine. Some of them had reproduced while they were out there, in space, in a vacuum, reproducing. The tardigrade was not concerned. How does it do this? The answer is a protein that no other animal on Earth produces. It's called DSUP, damage suppressor. It physically wraps around the tardigrade's DNA like a protective coat, shielding it from radiation and physical damage at the molecular level. Scientists have taken this protein and inserted it into human cells in a laboratory. The human cells became significantly more radiation resistant. We have already begun borrowing the tardigrade's superpower. Now here is the philosophical part. Tardigrades have been on Earth for over 500 million years. They watched the dinosaurs arrive. They watched the dinosaurs leave. They survived all 5 of the major mass extinction events in Earth's history. Every single one. The meteor, the ice ages, the volcanic winters. The tardigrade filed it under mild inconvenience and continued. There is a very real scientific argument that if the sun expanded tomorrow and scorched the Earth, tardigrades in deep rock or ocean sediment would survive. If a rogue asteroid sterilized the surface of the planet, tardigrades would survive. If every other living thing on Earth disappeared overnight, the tardigrade would wake up from its Tun State, look at the empty planet, and begin the whole process again. They may be the last living thing standing when Earth finally ends. Not us, not cockroaches, not bacteria, the tiny 8-legged bear that lives in your garden moss. And right now, at this exact moment, there are probably tardigrades on the moon. In 2019, an Israeli spacecraft called Bereshit crashed onto the lunar surface. It was carrying a payload of dehydrated tardigrades. The crash was uncontrolled. The tardigrades were scattered across the lunar surface. The moon has no atmosphere, no water, and temperatures that swing between 127 degrees and minus 173 degrees. The tardigrades are almost certainly still there, in Tun State, waiting. For what, we don't know. But the tardigrade is patient. It has been patient for 500 million years. It can wait a little longer.